It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso. We're live on S3. Now, we all know the power of amandla, but have you ever harnessed the potency of something called womandla?
How amazing. Now, this is exactly what the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture is encouraging women to do during August as they host a series of virtual gym classes and webinars on fitness and health throughout Women's Month as part of their I Choose to Be Active campaign. Now, the head of marketing, Nnaniki Malesa, is joining us via video call to tell us a little bit more about this. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? I saw what you're cooking. I want some. I want some, please.
I'll courier some to you.
Please, please, please. Thank you so much. It's a privilege to be with you this morning.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say, when you cook the way we did this morning, I mean, an upside-down pizza pot recipe, you need all the exercise you can to eliminate the guilt factor.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know from you, how long has the I Choose to Be Active campaign been running, and what sparked the idea to launch it during, you know, with the womandla in fitness element for especially a month like this, Women's Month?
Okay, let me start off with the first one. The I Choose to Be Active campaign was actually launched in 2015, and then we relaunched it in June 2021 as a result of us being conscious of the fact that the pandemic had its own effects in driving even more sedentary lifestyles among South Africans. And of course, we know that South Africa was ranked the unhealthiest country in 2019. So we are really aware of the impacts of us leading more sedentary lifestyles and the need for us to be more physically active. So with that in mind, and with the facts that we're sitting with a large number of people, you know, as a result of obesity, having then to deal with issues of non-communicable diseases, we then said, what can we as a department do in order to remind South Africans and encourage them to be physically active within the confines and the safety of their homes? And that's really what then led to us saying, in the month of August, how do we then kickstart that and drive awareness of that? We said, let's not really say that we want women to participate more, but really get women to become the drivers and the force behind the conversations that says to South Africans, you know, get up off your couch and start exercising and become physically active. And that's really what sparked it. And womandla and fitness is really driven around these matrix of the movement of being physically active, saying, hey, let's do this, because they've already been talking about it. We then said, come on board and be a part of the conversation, the Kickstarters that get South Africans wanting to be physically active. Yeah.
Well, Nnaniki, can I just tell you that Cyril Ramaphosa needs to give you a role as president of activeness in this country.
I agree.
You are so passionate. Yeah, I love it. So let's talk about the activities. I'm very excited about this, and I think that a lot of ladies will be as well. So what activities have you got planned for the month of August, and how have these been received by some of your participants who have already been part of the program?
Okay, so we've got the I Choose to Be Active gym classes, which are delivered Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 o'clock in the morning. And also we've, you know, we're tampering with the Saturday option as well that we've been running for the last couple of 3 weeks. And then, of course, then once a month, we then what we call, you know, you know, activation boot camp that we are running. And really the essence of it is we're saying that in all of those, come on, you know, every 6 to 7 o'clock, no excuses. You can't say, I don't have a nanny, you know, I don't have money to go to the gym. From the confines of your home, you are able to get onto the Zoom, the Facebook or the IG platforms of our campaign pages and be able to access, you know, certified instructors. We're not playing here. We're talking to Excellence Park. No, really, because, you know, these are South African citizens, they're taxpayers. We're going to give them what's worthy of what they would have done had they left their homes and gone to the gyms. So that's the first one. Then, of course, the second one is the webinars. I mean, we received phenomenal, and yeah, I'm not really kidding. You know, I mean, we had, you know, women and men being at our first one that took place last week, Thursday, which is really addressing the issue of women in fitness and wanting to be part of businesses in that particular space. And, you know, we had our panelists who really drove the conversations in talking to how did they start the journey of being, of wanting to be physically active, and how did they then see the need to monetize the opportunity therein and start becoming drivers of business owners within that space. So that's also then going to be taking place again next week, Thursday. Then we've got the third one. We speak to a two-pronged activation. We talk about education and empowerment. Education in the sense that every week, day in, day out, we've got video tips that we're sharing where we are really showcasing to South Africans how to do workouts properly. We've heard the conversations around, I do sit-ups, but I don't know how to quite do them. I keep hurting myself. So the certified instructors, the influencers come in and showcase that. And then, of course, from an empowerment is those subtle reminders, you know, to say lifelong wellness, be healthy so that you can be there for your kids, be healthy so that you can be there for your family, for your colleagues, for your country, and so forth. And that's really the empowerment part of it that we drive.
Oh, I love that, Nnaniki, and I love how realistic it is. 3 days a week, 6 a.m. from the comfort of your own home. Not only the virtual gym classes, but there are also some excellent webinars being there. For people to stay up to date and not miss out on anything, where can they find you and be part of this?
Well, on our pages, firstly, we keep encouraging South Africans join our community page. I mean, it was so thrilling when you saw South Africans going onto Twitter platforms and showcasing that, oh my goodness, I'm called a VIP, because we'd sent out also SMSs to those that have registered on our community pages to say, come on, you know, just because you've registered and you're a member now, you're part of the community, just so you know, FYI, this is happening. So go onto our pages. There's on our bio, there's the link there for you to be able to access and become a member. Then, of course, on our pages, I choose to be active. I mean, you've been punting it. It's I choose the number 2, the letter B, active, and you can go there and you can be able to access all the content that allows you to know when, what is happening, how, and where.
Amazing. Thank you.
Wow. Honestly, I feel like that chat with you was a workout. You're so energetic, you're so passionate, and more of that, please. That's what I'd like, and I think a lot of people can benefit from that as well. Now, if you'd like to harness your womandla, then be sure to register for the I Choose to Be Active campaign by visiting bit.ly/I Choose to Be Active and get moving. It's so important. In fact, talking about getting moving, that's why Ryle is here. He's going to be showing his biceps. I feel it.